Alrighty. Alright. Move this stuff out of the way. I probably get a pop filter going over here. There we go. Alright. I am going to go ahead and post this on the Twitter. We are now live. Come on by. Host. Alright. Cool. Sweetness. 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 Alright, so we are now live. Hopefully we get some people in the chat and we can actually start going by with the stream. Started a little early because I wanted to see if we can get hopefully some people in here. But that is right, we are going to be reading some Omniscient Reader today, so I'm pretty stoked for this one actually because I've heard so many good things about it. And, yeah, apparently we're actually going to be getting an anime of this as well. It's already been confirmed. It was confirmed a while back. So I think, at least from what I've heard, is that some of the top 5 manhwa out there are pretty much solo leveling. Tower of God, Omniscient Reader is also thrown in there, and then there's like 2 more that are thrown in there that I can't really remember, but those seem to be like the top 5, so to speak. So I'm excited. I'm excited to dive into what could possibly be one of my favorite series. And if anybody is about to ask about Tower of God, I will be coming back to Tower of God. Trust me, I will be. Okay? So, just to clarify, I will be. It's really just a schedule thing. I didn't really think I was actually going to be able to do this, to be honest with you, but I decided that, you know, since I have some time, I kind of wanted to just get into a new series and just kind of dive into that, so I figured, hey, why don't I go live and share it with all y'all? So, I'm going to see if we get a few more people in the chat, and then we are set and ready to go. Mic isn't great, not gonna lie. There is Gremlin. Why isn't the mic great? You know, somebody else had a problem with this, or told me the same thing. Let me make sure. Oh, is it good now? Is it good now? I think I had, or wait, what about this? Elgato Wave 3. All right, is it good now? Hopefully it's good now. Hopefully it's good now. I think I had it on the sounds too far to be the mic, is my guess. Sounds too put this pop filter away from me. What? Oh, it's good now? The pop filter here or away? I changed it. So here's the pop filter. Here's now. Which one's better? Let me just, I'm making sure before I stream. Before I stream. Before I stream, Gremlin, let me know. Not the pop filter. Alright, I'm just gonna leave it to the side then. You weren't using the right source. Yeah, I figured I wasn't reading the right source. I'm gonna lower the decibels on the mic a little bit because it seems like it's going through really loud. Alright, 80 should be... Remember the stream delay? Yeah. You're right. I haven't streamed in a while. I mean, I streamed on Twitch, but on YouTube I haven't streamed in a while, so I had to change the settings a bit. So I kind of... Let me enlarge the chat here. That might be better. Okay. So, all right. So as I said previously, we do got Gremlin in here. So thank you, Gremlin, for stopping by. Hopefully we get more people stop by. But what's going on, guys? I'm going to give it the introduction again. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Mairuzukage. And today's video, we're going to be reacting to, or this is my live read-through, live reaction read-through of brand new series, Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. Excited for this. It's one of the top 5 manhwa of all time. Top 5. Obviously, Tower of God is at number 1. But speaking about Tower of God, I will be reacting to Tower of God. As I said, started up a new job, so schedule has been a little bit weird. I've been doing some stuff on the side, but in terms of doing streams, I want to get back into the habit of doing that more. So eventually we'll get back on Tower of God. I think I'm actually going to do it sometime this week. It's just today I specifically wanted to go over Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint because I've been meaning to jump onto it. Plain and simple. So, yeah. So, with that said, I think Gremlin is going to be the only one here so far for Omniscient Reader. But if we happen to get more people in here, that would be sweet. Okay, so let's go ahead and start reading. Let's go ahead and start reading because I'm ready. Let me bring Streamlabs over here. That way I can actually... Ooh, what the fuck happened there? It like took my... That was weird. Okay, lock that shit. Lock that shit in, please. Is it fine? I think it's fine. Yeah, okay. Cool. All right, let's begin. Let's begin. All right, here we go. Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. This is episode 0, the prologue. All right, here we go. Views 1, views 1, views 1. It was a serialized web novel that no one seemed to read. 3 ways to survive the apocalypse. Read episode 1389, 88, 7, blah, 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 blah. So you're only getting 1 comment, 1 view. For each chapter. That kind of sucks. Seems like the viewership is going down. Why doesn't anyone read this? It's a masterpiece. That's how I feel about some series. That's how I feel about some series. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just like, come on. You gotta watch this. You gotta read it. And, not many people seem to jump on it, so... Total number of episodes, 3,149. The average view count is 1.93 average. Comment count is 1.08. Wow, there's a lot of episodes, a lot of chapters, but the average view count is 1.9. Is that billion? 1.9. Damn. That's like average, dude. Comment count 1.08. This ain't thousands. This ain't billions. That's pretty low. That's pretty low. That's really low. Then again, who would read a web novel that has over 3,000 episodes? Like One Piece. Like One Piece. That's what turns a lot of people off, is the episode count. I'm the only reader, and it even took me 10 years to get to the last episode. See, I am the only reader. That is crazy. Unread, episode 3,149. All right, looks like a new chapter. Back then, I had no idea. Crash. Oh, what is this? Oh, there's some diamonds here. You know, what I always appreciated is the manhwa's art. They look so good. Damn. Who is this drawn by? Who is this drawn by? Because the art actually looks pretty fire. Not gonna lie. Oh, yeah. This definitely kind of... Damn, he lost his head right there? Sheesh. They're all losing their heads. Bruh. Sheesh. On the day I finished the web novel. Train. Ooh. No way. I know how this story goes. Oh.
you. The story I alone had been reading for the past 10 years turned into reality. Yo, some of these, like, images have beautiful shots. Okay, like, I need to know the artist. Is the artist, like, actually, like, from Solo Leveling or something? I mean, I'm trying not to compare, but, like, Solo Leveling's art did progress very much so to where it almost looks like reminiscent. A lot of the manhwa, actually, now that I think of it, have had an increased similar in art style. I don't know if it's by like, I don't know. If you guys know, let me know in the comments down below, or in the screen rather. But by the time this video is up, maybe you can let me know down below. All right. Yo, there is a lot going on, though. Damn. What is going on here, bro? What is going on? You. Who the hell are you? All right. We gotta, like, turn these, like... we gotta, like, turn this format, okay? I like reading vertically, but we gotta turn this format. Clang. Yeah, some of the, like, okay, if we're actually getting an anime on these sword fights would be sick. So I guess this is our main character who we have yet to get a name for yet. The designs, like I said, these look so good. And I can't believe it's the final episode. I'm too nervous to even open it. The ending. Episode. I became the only person who knew how the world was going to end. Omniscient Reader. Then we got a shot of all the characters. Okay. All right. Well, that was one way to start the prologue. Very plain and simple there. But that was actually pretty cool. Not gonna lie. That was a good way to start off the episode. All right. Now for the actual chapter. Oh, this is gonna be a long chapter. Okay. Here we go. My name is JT. 3 ways to survive the apocalypse. All right. Anyway, so it's 6:50 p.m. right now. I don't know if that's gonna bear any significance, but we will go ahead and see if it does. All right, so I'm recording right now because I might get a reaction out of this somewhere. All right. I forgot to press the record button, but now I am. All right. There are 3 ways to survive the apocalypse. Everything is fading and becoming unclear now. But one thing is certain. If you're reading this, you will survive. The end. 3 ways to survive the apocalypse. Final episode. TLS 123. I guess that's season 120, or I don't know. Notice, this is the last episode. If anybody hears, like, any noises in the background, that is my cat. She has a very interesting meowing when she wants attention. Swipe, 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 swipe. Really? Is that it? See, I wish okay, so I need to start adding in, like, sound effects, like rattles and all that, but I would have to get so many sources for that, but we'll do a train sound effect. Rattle, 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 rattle. I'm Dokja. Dokja can mean only child, reader, or individualist in Korean. Dokja. Okay. Dokja. All right, that's fairly easier to remember than some of the character names in Tower of God. Not gonna hold you. I'm sorry. This is how I introduce myself to others, and 9 times out of 10, people misunderstand me. Oh, so you're an only child. You're an only child. Well, yes, but that's not what I meant. Oh, then what do you mean? It's my name, Dokja Kim. Employee Dokja Kim. My father gave me that name because he wanted me to grow up to be a strong and independent person. But perhaps my name is a curse because I've been lonely and single my entire life. Oh, I see. This is who I am in a nutshell. Dokja Kim, 28 years old, graduated from a third-rate college, and currently employed as a contractor as a subsidiary of a large corporation. Nice, nice. Okay. Well, he must be earning great money. I mean, it's something, right? My hobby is reading serialized web novels on the subway on my way to home from work. But today's subway ride was unlike any other. Oh my, at this rate, you might get sucked into your phone. Oh my, at this rate, you might get sucked into your phone. Oh, that was a female's voice. Okay. Ahem. Oh my, at this rate, you might get sucked into your phone. Sangha Yu from HR? Sangha Yu. All right, I'm just going to say Sangha. Sangha. I'll remember that. Manga, Sangha. Okay, Sangha Yu. Sangha. Hello. Are you heading home? Yes, you too? Yes, I got lucky. My team manager is away on a business trip. Oh, she smells nice. This is one of those these anime episodes that are like, oh, she smells nice. I can't believe I ran to Sangha, the most popular girl at work. Her shampoo smells really nice. I don't understand the whole concept behind that. Ooh, smells really nice. Is that what we're getting out of this? Like, I don't know. I've never really minded that before. Okay? I'm just saying. Although I'm not saying that, like, obviously, please have some personal hygiene, but you get what I mean. Do you usually take the subway home? From the HR assistant manager to the finance team manager, I'll bet there's a line of men waiting to drive her home. Actually, someone stole my bicycle. You commute to work on a bike? Yes, I've been working a lot of overtime lately, so I thought I could use the exercise. And I have some personal reasons too. Seeing her up close, I get why all the guys are head over heels for her. Well, none of that concerns me. She and I live completely different lives, and just so you know, Sangha wasn't the reason why today's subway ride was different. Puedo prestarme dinero. Is that Spanish? Huh? Pardon? Oh, it is Spanish, okay. It's Spanish. It means, please lend me some money. Studying on the subway. She's a different breed altogether. Where would she even see that phrase? Excuse me, I was about to like all right. You're studying hard. What about you, Dokja? What are you reading? Oh, I'm World After the Apocalypse, Chapter 1. The sky became hidden in the dark by the shadows of gigantic towers. Demolished buildings scattered the earth, and the sounds of screaming and moaning could be heard. And then there was silence. The World After the Apocalypse. Is it a novel? Yeah, I guess you could say that. I'm studying Korean. Wow, I love novels. My favorite authors are Murakami Haruki, Raymond Carver, Han Kang, and, of course, who's your favorite author, Dokja? You probably wouldn't know, even if I told you. I can never tell her what I'm really reading. That's right. My hobby is reading serialized web novels on the subway on my way home from work. You already stated that, my guy. Although, I'm not proud of my hobby. The reason today is unlike any other. You gotta be proud of your hobbies, man. You gotta be proud. The World After the Apocalypse. Author, Xing Shang. 169 episodes. 3 Ways to Survive the Apocalypse. Oh, that's the author, TLS123. Okay. Because 3 Ways to Survive the Apocalypse, or TWSA for short, which I've been reading for the past 10 years, is ending today. People might wonder why I'm making such a fuss over the ending of a web novel, but this story in particular is very special to me. He's the only reader that gives comments and views to. That's crazy. I've been reading this series since I was in 8th grade. That is crazy. That is crazy. I read it when I was bullied at school, when I failed my entrance exams and ended up at a third-rate college, when bad luck got me stationed on the front line during the military service, or my military service. Military service is compulsory for all men who are citizens of South Korea. I have heard about that. And even now, as an unstable contract worker getting transferred from company to company, damn it, what's the point anyway? I don't have a single happy memory. It's bittersweet that this fictionist world I've been following for so many years was now coming to an end. Today's the day the epilogue of TWSA will be uploaded. A grand serial consisting of 3,149 episodes, a 10-year-long epic journey that began in my late teens and ended in my childhood. Or ended in my adulthood, excuse me. Ended in my adulthood. He's an adult now. See, I read too fast and then this happens. Now I know how some people feel like when they're going to get to the ending of One Piece. I would read One Piece. Off topic, I know, but I would read One Piece. I mean, I have technically read One Piece to a certain degree, but man, it's the chapter and episode count which really prevent me from just finishing it. Anyway, but to those who have stuck with it, y'all are real ones. I can't believe the series went on for so long with just an average view count of 1. Damn. Well, it looks like some of these comments got 2. Some got 36. So read episode 3. Okay, so this is when it was getting to popularize. The first chapter had around 1,200 views, but by chapter 10 there were only about 20 views, and then the view count dropped by 12 by chapter 50. Damn. And now I'm the only one reading. It was a story written for me, and only me. I wanted to support the author with a donation. Sir, thank you for everything. I'll be looking forward to the epilogue. But it was hard enough for me to even make ends meet, so I just thanked the author by writing a comment. Hey, man. I appreciate that, though. Like, just even writing a message to your favorite, like, I don't know, actor, celebrity, or writer, whatever it might be. If you're a fan of whoever, and, or just someone in general, and, you're just showing them your thanks and whatnot, at least showing some sort of appreciation is always something that's great to keep in mind. So I respect this guy. A lot. All right. I tried recommending the series to others, but they just criticized me. It's a great series if you can bear through it. People can be so cruel. People would either claim I was the author or call me an attention seeker. Dokja? Oh, come to think of it, it's already been a year since we started working at the company. We started around this time last year. Time sure does fly, doesn't it? I forgot Shu was here. I should change the topic. Yeah, we had no idea what we were getting into back then. Yeah, it seems like it was only yesterday. I can't believe our contracts are ending soon. Oh. That's crazy. That's crazy. The color palette right here is crazy. I forgot. Sanga was promoted to full-time employee last month due to her diligence. Damn. Well, that sucks. Oh, that's right. Sorry for the late congratulations. I guess I should have learned a foreign language too. No, it's fine, Dokja. I haven't completed my performance assessment yet, and I don't want to admit it, but Sanga is so cool. If we were characters in a novel, she would definitely be the heroine. It was obvious. I didn't try, but Sanga gave it her all. I read web novels while Sanga studied. So it was obvious that Senga would become a full-time employee and I wouldn't. Dokja? Yes? If you want to, I could tell you the name of the app I use. If I were in a different genre, if the genre of my life wasn't nonfiction, well, we got a person with, or a little kid that likes bugs. He's gonna be the Gone Freeze of this series. But fantasy, could I have been the protagonist? Oh, looks like the train is stopping or just rattling. Dokja? It's okay, Sanga. Huh? I don't know. If one thing was certain, it wouldn't matter if you told me the name of the app or not. Isn't that the genre of my life? Or it's that the genre of my life is nonfiction. And in this genre, I'm no protagonist. I'm merely a reader. I have to live my own life. What was that? That was crazy. I just heard like a little child. What was that? That was kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna hold you. Just heard like a like a little child like screaming outside. That was weird. Okay. All right. Let's see. Where was I? I have to live my own life. Your own life? You're so inspiring, Dokja. Sorry? I should also live my own life. Like you, I'll strive to live my life to the fullest. Well, at least that got her to stop talking. A message? Back then, I had no idea. Thank you. The author just responded and said, thank you. That's crazy. Huh? Is this the author of TWSA? What would happen to me next? Thank you. Are you the author of TWSA? Thanks to you, I was able to finish my story. I also won a prize in a contest. Interesting. Thanks to you, I was able to finish my story. I also won a prize in a contest. That's interesting. What? TWSA was in a contest? It really is him. Congratulations, but what kind of contest? It's not a big contest, so you wouldn't have heard of it. Oh, and the series will become paid content soon. Damn. Starting with the epilogue today, TWSA will become paid content. As a token of my gratitude, I would like to send you a special present. Could you tell me your email address? Oh, man, nah, man. This guy, oh, dude. This guy, if this is the author of TWSA, he definitely comes from another world, and he's manipulating him, bruh. He's manipulating him. What was about to happen to this world? A present. After all, I was able to publish my story thanks to you. Wow, TWSA won a contest? An unknown contest? I guess he doesn't want to tell me because he's embarrassed. A present? Is it a gift card? It would be great if it's $50 gift card. Gift card. Excuse me. It would be great if it's a $50 gift card. You have one new message. It came. The present. Thank you for everything. Sender TLS123 naver.com. Okay, 6:55. 123 at naver.com. That sounds suspicious. 6:55 p.m. I think it started at 6:30. We started at 6:30, so this is a couple more minutes in. Okay. Mr. Dokja Kim, starting at 7 p.m. today, TWSA will become paid content. This will help you. I wish you all the best. Starting at 7 p.m. It's 6:55 right now, so that means I have 5 minutes left. I'll go into my favorites and... Huh? No results were found. That's weird. Do they remove serials without prior notice when they become paid content? Oh boy, it's starting. It's starting already. What? Crash. Oh, the train got in a crash. What's happening? Is it a terrorist attack? Ah! Ooh, ooh, that looks oh, that looks scary. Sangha, are you okay? Yes, what do you think is happening? Don't worry, it's probably nothing. 6:59, 7 p.m. It was by sheer coincidence that I checked the time at that exact moment. It's 7 p.m., so the paid content... Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Please evacuate. Evacuate! Dokja, what's going on? Huh? And zzz, I wish I could add in sound effects, bro. This would be so cool. Huh? The free service of the 8612th planetary system has come to an end. The free service? What? The main scenario will begin now. It was at that moment that the genre of my life changed forever. Okay. Well then, that's one way to start a chapter. The first chapter. Okay. All right. Digging it so far. So far, we have two characters that we've gotten introduced to. We have Dokja, and then we have Sangha. So, relatively easy names so far. Not gonna lie, relatively easy names so far. So that's a good thing. There's a lot of characters in Tower of God, which again we will get back to in a bit. But this definitely is a lot easier to handle so far. I feel like in Tower of God there were so many characters like right off the bat that they would be showing. Anyway, this episode contains depictions of violence that may be upsetting for some readers. Parental advisory. All right, here we go. It's a dokabe. Someone exclaimed as the creature sprung into view. A dokabe is a mythical creature in Korean culture that is similar to a goblin. Interesting. I don't know why that sentence popped into my head at that moment. The subway came to a halt and the entire cabin grew dark. No way, subway stopped all the time. The opening lines of a very familiar story kept crossing my mind, but it doesn't make any sense. There's no way. A dokabe? Sorry? Realistically speaking, there was no way this could be true. It was completely impossible, but two small horns, a downy creature wearing a straw garment, was floating mid-air. It was too peculiar to be called a fairy, too malicious to be called an angel, and too innocent-looking to be called a devil. So it was a dokabe. Look, what is that? Dude, whoever is outside is making so much noise right now. What is that? No, wait. This is... So we called it a dokabe. You know what? This thing looks cute, though. This thing looks cute. The image of what they have been describing has been deceiving. It has been deceiving. So far. The beginning of the paywall, chapter 1. Murmur. So they're all whispering or talking, just wondering what's going on. At that moment, fiction and reality overlapped. Oh, all right. Well, I can't read what that says right there. What's that thing saying? Is this augmented reality or something? Ew, it's so ugly. No one knew what was going on, except me. That thing is definitely a dokabe. It was the dokabe that appeared in the opening paragraph of TWSA. This creature heralded the tragedy that carried on for thousands of chapters throughout 3 ways to survive the apocalypse. Impossible. How can this be? That very same dokabe was now right in front of me. I think it's speaking Spanish. Should I try talking to it? I don't think it's speaking Spanish, my girl. It comes from another reality. You don't even know what that thing is. Are you going to ask it to lend you money? Dude, that's awesome. That's awesome because that was one of the first things that she said she knew in Spanish. That's actually awesome. Puedo or whatever it was won't help us right now. Or puede. Well, no, but testing. Can everyone hear me? Gosh, the language patch was malfunctioning for a bit. I don't know what voice I should give this. I don't know what voice. Sounds like I should give it like a cutesy voice, but I cannot do that. I have a feeling like it would give one of those like hello kind of vibes. You know what I mean? That's what I don't know. That's what I feel like it would kind of give. Testing. Can everyone hear me? Gosh, the language patch was malfunctioning for a bit. Can everyone hear me now? Hey, what do you think you're doing? Pardon? Are you filming a movie? I have to go to my audition. Oh, an audition at this hour? I guess I should have done more research. They told me I would have the most customers if we put up the paywall at around 7 p.m. What? What on earth are you talking about? Okay, everyone, please calm down. Why don't you take a seat and listen? I have something very important to tell you all. What is it? Just start the train already. You can't do this without our consent. How are you going to compensate for this? Mommy, what is that? Is it a cartoon? Dude, I swear, bro, if I have such a bad feeling like this, if children are gonna die, bro, I'm like, bro, this is about to be fucked up. I am certain. I know exactly how this story goes. I have to stop them. But how? Sangha, don't move. Sorry? It sure is noisy here, isn't it? I told you to be quiet. Oh, no way. Oh, things are getting out of hand. Dude, one person... Dude, what did he do? Like, shoot out a... It almost looks like he shot a bullet at this guy's head. Technically, I mean, this is blocking the head, but, I mean... His head didn't explode on impact. It's more so like he shot a gun at him in the forehead or something. I don't know. But, yeah, this is definitely going to cause some chaos. Yeah. And everybody starts to yell. I don't even have to, like, say anything. Like, everyone is just in disbelief, is about to go into panic. We're not filming a movie. This isn't a dream. Alright, dude. Please don't show the kid in here. Please don't show the kid in here. Alright, so far it's mainly been adults, but this doesn't make it any better. Or a novel. And it certainly isn't the reality that you all are familiar with. Do you understand? Yo. I hate it to admit it, but this was for real. My doubt and disbelief slowly fading away as I watched the floor quickly became painted in blood. All of you have been quite a all of you have had quite a cushy life until now, haven't you? Excuse me. You were able to breathe, eat, excrete, and reproduce without paying the cost. You've all been enjoying privileged lives, but it's over for you now. Nothing is free in life, isn't that right? Bro. Is it money you want? Oh wait, no, that would have been so funny if I was a kid, but it's not. Is it money you want? Sangha, isn't that Mr. Han from the finance team? He was employed because of his connections. Yes. If it's money you're after, I'll give you as much as you want. And just so you know, this is what I do. Brings out the card. Brings out the card. This is my business card, so you can have the money if you just stop. How much do you need? 1 million or 2 million, perhaps? So you're offering me your money. I'll give you as much as you want if you let me out of here. Just him. Bro. Just him. Come on, man. Come on, man. Save the lives of some people. Have some good heart. Have some good heart. Money is good. It is an object that signifies an intersubjective agreement between humans. Yes, money solves everything. It does not. Well, no money for you. But it's only valid within the confines of your space-time. That paper has no value in the macroscopic dimension. This is a warning. If you ever pull a stunt like this again, I'll blow your head up. There's no time for chit-chat. Your debt is piling up as we speak. I won't bother explaining it to you. It will be faster for you to try to earn the money yourselves. Burst. Oh, his horns became bigger. Channel number BI 7623 has opened. Is he killing more people or no? Okay. The constellations are now making an entrance. Huh? What is this? Ding ding ding. This guy looks like he's smiling. Bro, he likes this. He likes what's going on here, bro. So does this guy, though. This one looks like he's more like in disbelief, but this guy looks like he's quite enjoying all this. Ding! Huh? The main scenario has arrived. Prove your value. Kill one or more living organisms. Category main. Difficulty F. They put difficulty F. It's not that big of a deal. Time limit is 30 minutes. Reward 300 coins. Penalty for failure is death. Damn. Well, good luck, everyone. I expect to see an interesting story. Yo, I'm loving this so far. I'm loving this. This has like kind of like a unique kind of spin on... I don't know if I would say this is a reverse isekai, because it's technically... It's another reality that comes to Earth, but it's not necessarily... I don't even know how to... Like, it just feels so different. I don't know why, but it feels different. It doesn't feel like the whole, like, standard... I don't know, kind of like a solo leveling trope. Because solo leveling is just kind of like, oh, I'm a overpowered MC from, is taking place in, or virtual reality meets kind of like, with solo leveling, it's great and whatnot, great series. But it kind of follows some of the series that I've seen, like just previews off, like on webtoon, more so on webtoon. I mean, you can also kind of relate to some manga out there, but like SAO, like a lot of the series are kind of following the same concept, with characters who go into a fictionalized world, and they become OP, and it's kind of almost like they have like some sort of system to where it looks like it's an RPG and all that. So far, I don't know how this is going to turn out. But I don't know. I feel like this is kind of like a unique take on everything, but we'll see how it goes. Again, I've only read like what? This is chapter number 4, so I mean I've read only 3 chapters, so I mean we'll see how we do. All right, murmur. The police, dude. The police ain't gonna solve this, bro. If anything, the Dokubi would just be like bam, 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 exploding heads. The police aren't picking up. What do we do? Senga, stay calm. Senga, you've played the game the development team is currently working on, right? You know the one where only a handful of people survive the apocalypse? Huh? What's that got to do with anything? Think of it this way. We're part of that game now. A game? It's simple. Every game has rules. We just need to follow them. Rules? What are you... We just have to figure out what those rules are. Well, so far, they have decided... They specifically have stated... They specifically have stated that we need to kill... or they need to kill living organisms. So... This, from what seems to be happening, is that they're going to have to kill humans. They're going to have to kill humans, other humans. Now, one thing I did catch up on is from the previous chapter, I think it was chapter 2, it was the last chapter, I think it was chapter 2. There was a little kid. There was a little kid that had bugs. Remember when I said gone freeze? There's bugs, so they can kill bugs. It's a living organism. Just saying. Might be able to survive by doing that. A Dokubi with antenna. A litter of dead bodies in the subway cabin. Trembling office workers covered in blood. An old lady praying fervently in her seat. I still couldn't believe this was really happening. But I couldn't deny it any longer. No. I have no choice but to admit it now. Someone, please open the door! Try breaking it with a hammer! I don't know why, but it was clear that TWSA, which I've been reading for over 10 years, 3 Ways to Survive the Apocalypse, was coming to life right before my eyes. Think. What do I need to do to survive? Omniscient Reader, Episode 3, Chapter 1, The Beginning of the Paywall, Part 2. Prove your value. Kill one or more living organisms. Okay, everyone, calm down. Take a deep breath and stop what you're doing. Have you all calmed down? May I have your attention for a moment? As you all know, in a national emergency such as this one, even a small commotion can lead to heavy casualties. So, from now on, I will take charge of this situation. What? Who the hell are you? A national emergency? What are you talking about? I'm public official Hyunseng Lee, Ministry of Defense, an Army lieutenant currently serving in Unit 6502. A lieutenant? He's from the military? I just received a message from my unit. A message? This is a level 1 national emergency alert. Please return to your unit ASAP. This is not a drill. Oh my god, a national emergency? Hey, Army man, what in the world is going on? I'm trying my best to contact the Army base, but, I gave that guy a little bit more emphasis as well. Cora, Leopard, what is going on? How you doing? Wow, a new ORV reader. Yes, a new Omniscient Reader viewer. Yes, I am. Just started this for the first time. So, I mean, as you could probably tell by the title. But, yeah. New manhwa reading. Previously done a couple of Tower of God streams and whatnot, but I wanted to try something new just for right now, but I will be doing Tower of God as well. But yeah, so far, I'm enjoying Omniscient Reader. So thank you for stopping by, Cora. Really appreciate that. Hey, Army man, what in the world is going on? I'm trying my best to contact the Army base, but what about the Blue House? Contact the President right this minute. I'm sorry, but I'm just a soldier, so I don't have clearance to contact the Blue House directly. Is that what they have in Korea? I don't know. I don't live there, so, but I guess they have a Blue House, similar to how the U.S. has the White House, I guess. I actually have to look that up. I'm curious now. I'll look it up later. Or is that just something fictionalized? I don't know. No, they anyway. Anyway, I don't know. I'll look it up either way. I'm sorry, but I'm just a soldier, so I don't have clearance to contact the Blue House directly. Then how on earth are you going to control this situation? I already knew this would turn into a national emergency, so I wasn't surprised. It was something else that took me by surprise. For everyone's safety. Lieutenant Hyunseng Lee. I know him. I've never seen him in person, but I knew him by name. Steel Blade, Hyunseng Lee. Republic of Korea, Army Lieutenant. He was one of the supporting characters in TWSA. I'm going to call this guy Lee. It'll be a lot easier. It's hard to believe a character from TWSA has actually appeared. He talks and acts just like he does in TWSA. But was this how Hyunseng Lee was introduced in the original story? No, I was absolutely certain that this was not how Hyunseng Lee first appeared in the story. He originally appeared after the first scenario. Then what is going on? The story is being changed from what it seems like. The story is being changed. I don't know, either I wonder it was translate censorship or not. Yeah, I have heard that some things do get mistranslated. Well, I mean, certain things do get, mistranslated in manga and manhwas, but there have been a couple of mistranslations that I have heard that are in Tower of God as well. Because I remember when people would come on by to the streams for Tower of God, they were saying that, I mean, this isn't a spoiler or anything. If you have, epilepsy, I have a seizure. So anyway, what was I talking about? I was talking about, shit. I just had a brain fart. Crap. I literally just, lost my train of thought. Translations. I remember a couple of people... This isn't a spoiler, but I have heard that, I guess, the thorn or that Bomb uses is also... can be known as the needle. I don't know why that's a big deal, but it's a big deal to some. But anyway, kind of like that. But yeah, the Blue House in Korea, I'm actually kind of interested on that. I probably could just look this up right now, but I don't want to possibly be getting into things I shouldn't. You never know what could pop up. So he originally appeared after the first scenario. Then what is going on? If I could just read it again, I would know exactly what's happening. The Prime Minister is making a speech. It really is a level 1 national emergency. Dokja, look. Dear citizens of Korea, there have been reports of unidentified terrorist attacks in Seoul as many other areas of the country. The government will combat these attacks using all means necessary. This was also in the story. Yes, it would be easier to believe that we're under a terrorist attack, but now that I'm actually hearing it, it sounds ridiculous. But why is the Prime Minister making the speech? What happened to the President? Apparently the terrorist already got him. What, really? That's interesting. Okay, so the President is apparently gone. Well, that's not good. I don't know. I saw it in the comments section of the video. Then it's just a groundless rumor. It's not just a groundless rumor. And soon... I'm gonna make a banging noise. Sorry, guys. Ah! Ooh. He dead. The Prime Minister is dead. Damn. So that was the banging. Crackle, crack. Damn. I already told you. This is not just some joke. Yo, this Dokkaebi is terrifying. This thing is terrifying, bro. I guess you still don't get it, do you? No, this won't do. Do you think we're playing a game right now? Fine. According to my research, people from this country are good at games. Then let's raise the difficulty, shall we? Flash, 24:22. That's... Oh, the timer's going down more. The remaining time has been reduced. You now have 10 minutes left. Damn. Prove your value. Kill one or more living organisms. It's category main, difficulty F. Time limit is what, 10 minutes now? 300 coins, and the penalty for failure is death. Yep, 10 minutes now. They have 10 minutes to just... bro. Rip. Exactly. Rip. As an added penalty, if the first death does not occur within the next 5 minutes, every living organism in this cabin will be terminated. Damn. Well, that sucks. That sucks. What kind of a sick joke is this? Did you hear what that thing just said? Did you? Army man, what are we gonna do? Where are the police? Everyone, please calm down and listen to me. I feel so bad for Lee. I feel so bad for Lee. Yes, everything is going exactly as I remember. The events are unfolding exactly the same as the beginning of TWSA, but I can't help but feel that something isn't right. Hyunsung Lee, one of the major supporting characters, has already appeared. But why hasn't he appeared yet? Okay, so I'm going to assume that this is our other protagonist, our other main protagonist, just because of the cover. I mean, obviously, if you can see the transparent background that I have covering the chapters for copyright reasons, there's 2 of them. So, yeah. I'm assuming that there's 2 main characters. So, what his name is, though, we do not know. If I remember correctly, he should be making an appearance any minute now. Someone has been murdered in the cabin behind us. Don't let them come in. Don't let anyone through. We have to block the... Did he zap? What happened there? What's wrong with this? There's some kind of invisible wall in front of the door. No one may enter or leave the cabin until the scenario is complete. Oh, damn. Now they're really trapped. They're really trapped. Yes. Ooh. Just cracked that. Korra, this is, so far I've been really enjoying this. I'm not gonna lie. So far I've been really enjoying this series. It's getting interesting for some cabins, while others haven't even started yet. Fine. I'll give you a little jolt to get the ball rolling. How about showing you what will happen if you don't do anything in the next 5 minutes? Oh, this is great. He's going to snap again. Oh, nah, don't. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. Huh? That's Taepung Girls High School. You have exceeded the time limit. Proceeding with checkout. Bro. I'm trying my best to add sound effects in, guys, to be immersive as possible, because obviously I don't have my own sound effects for a on the stream. So I'm making it myself. Leave me out. Let me out. Let me out. Ah. Oh my gosh. How could... Damn, bro. They are killing... Yeah, they are killing off children. Jesus, bro. Huh? Ooh. Oh. The survivor of the channel, Bay 23515, is Ji-hei Lee. Ji-hei Lee. This... Okay. Ji-hei. Or is it Ji-hui? Ji-hei? I feel like Ji-hei is the correct saying. Ji-hei Lee. Huh. Well, she had to kill someone too in order to survive. So, but she killed one of her classmates. That's crazy, bro. I mean, damn. But just think about it. It's like, what would you do in this situation, bro? Well, it's either you kill something or you die. You know what I mean? Does it have to be human though? You know, now that I think about it, couldn't you just step on the ground, kill some ants or something like that? You know, find a pile of ants and just kill some ants. Just stomp on it. A second-year student from Class B at Taepeng Girls High School. Channel. Hashtag Bay23515. Taepeng Girls High School, second year, Class B, survivor Ji-hei Lee. What do you think? Fun, right? Bruh. Sneak. Fuck, what is this? What the hell's going on? Yo, so much shit is going down right now. Excuse my French, but like, this is crazy. This is crazy. Alright, we are now on episode 4, which is chapter 5, I guess. This episode contains depictions of violence that may be upsetting for some viewers. Well, I'm pretty sure every episode is going to be like that, so I'm not even going to say it anymore. Fuck, what is this? What the hell is going on? Yo. Sangha. I mean, I feel for her. That's strange. Why hasn't he appeared yet? The events I'm familiar with and those I didn't know were even part of the story were all happening at once. If I could just read TWSA again, I could know what to do, but damn it, I guess it was removed. But why? This series isn't even popular, so I doubt someone would have tried to illegally share it. Wait a minute. Mr. Dokja Kim. Starting at 7 p.m. today, TW will become paid content. Has a... Oh, there's an attached file. No, it can't be. 3 ways to... What? Oh my god. Alright. 1 attached file. Save all. 3 ways to survive the apocalypse. It's in text format. Huh? File. Save all. The apocalypse. .txt. Did he send me his novel as a present? Isn't this illegal sharing? Or does it not matter since he's the author? That is true. If he's the author and he... I mean, if he's the author and he is the only editor, I would assume, could technically speaking, he sell it? Since he's not tied to a publisher, but if he is tied to a publisher, then, I mean... then I think it would be a different thing. I don't know how that works, but... You have received an exclusive attribute. A skill slot has been unlocked. Each of the TWSA survivors receive a special attribute and a skill that is linked to that attribute. It's just like a game. Attributes window. Then I'll need to figure out my attribute. Attributes window cannot be opened. What? Attributes window. Attributes window. Oh, what the hell is going on? If I can't access my attribute window, I won't be able to find out what my attribute and skills are. Oh, well, I'll just read the attached file first. Your attribute has been activated. You are now able to read at a faster speed. Oh, damn. Salam. Whoa. Oh, whoa. What was that? My attribute? It just took me less than a minute to read the opening chapter of TWSA. But thanks to that, bingo. 3707. I'm going to read the rest of this, though. 3707. What is the significance behind that? But I kind of want to read the rest. He looked at the people gathered at the subway cabin, blah, blah, blah. He could feel the coldness of the... He promised himself not to make a mist. He will do whatever it takes to achieve. People's faces were frozen in fear. He felt no remorse. It would all be over in a second. He threw the people's face... Excuse me. All right. So look at cabin 3707. 3807. It was cabin number 3707. With that, I realized why I had felt so uneasy. The reason the events unfolding around me were different from what I remembered was that the protagonist of TWSA's prologue was actually in the subway cabin behind this one. What is happening on the other side then? Wait, then what happened to the people in 3807 in the story? Dokja, shouldn't we try to stop them? He took a peek at the chaos and confusion that was unfolding in subway cabin 3807. It's probably too late for them, after all. Only 2 people will survive in that cabin. Fuck, where the hell do you think you're going? Shut your mouth. Please, let me go. Smack. Bruh. I knew something was wrong with this guy. It's definitely this guy who was, like, he had that grin on him. He's like, ooh, I'm gonna enjoy killing people. This guy is very, yeah. He's a serial killer in the making right here. I know who those 2 people were. Didn't I tell you to shut up? Sangha will probably die. Except for those 2. Everyone in this cabin will die. Including me. What do you think you're doing? You little brat, didn't they teach you to respect your elders? Mr. Han. Huh? What the hell, old man? Do you want to die too? What? Can't you see what's going on here? What the hell are you talking about, you brat? Over there. Don't you see that? Help me, please. Die. Don't you get it? The army isn't going to save us, and someone has to die. Please spare me. I've been good all my life. Shut up and die. What are you? We have to pick the ones who will die. I know exactly what you're thinking. You think we're above all that. How can we kill others just to survive like we're some kind of animals? Normally, I would agree with you, but what about the situation here we're in right now? We have no choice. It's kill or be killed. Who can blame us when our own lives are on the line? Think wisely. The world you knew just ended, and in this new world, we have new rules to follow. Damn. Dang, he changed his personality like that. Nam Woon Kim. He was one of the earliest adopters to accept the world of TWSA. It was that's a Nam Woon Kim who drove a wedge in the crack. Are you all just gonna sit and watch? Do you want to all die? And destroy the sense of morality that had been binding society together. Fuck this, no hell. Or, fuck this, to hell with it. Alright, army guy, bro. You gotta step in, bro. You gotta step in and stop all this. Like, at least try to do something, please. Try to do something. If no one dies within the next 5 minutes, everyone in here will die. Thud. Whack. 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 I suddenly recalled a line I had read a long time ago. Executioners pulled a lever of the electric chair at the same time. We gotta add in the sound effects again. They do so in order to conceal who really killed the prisoner. See, it's this kid again. He has bugs. So if it's all living organisms surviving by killing, any living organism, can they just essentially kill the bugs to survive? You know, like, it was as if I was reading that part of the novel. They were in a different world, and I was just a spectator. All I could do was just stand by and watch. That nameless elderly. Wow, all of them are getting together. Even Mr. Han, bro. That is crazy. All I could do was just stand by and watch. That nameless elderly woman became the first victim. Now that's sad. That's sad. This is sad. If I carelessly meddled with this course of the story, there may be less of the original plot left for me to work with. But is it fair to stand by and watch her die just so that I can live? They're going to kill her! Don't be so reckless. It's dangerous. I know, but if you go, they'll kill you too. Sangha. I guess some people were just destined to shine, regardless of the genre they are in. But Sangha cannot change the course of the story because she isn't the heroine in this story. Or in this world, rather. Sangha, stay here. What? But please, just do as I tell you for now. If you listen to me this once, I promise I won't ever bother you again. Damn. It's too early for me to interfere. This wasn't part of my plan. Dokja? The reason I didn't interfere sooner wasn't because I was afraid of Namwoon or the others, or because I condoned their savage ways. I was just waiting for the right moment, and that moment is... Brrr! Brrr! Now! Dash! Oh, he's running. Is he running to the other cabins, or, like, what's going on here? He's running to save the elderly woman? Well, it came on the other side, so... He's coming. Prove your valor. Kill one or more living organisms. Time remaining 7 minutes and 32 seconds. All right. Here we go. Chapter number 6, which is episode 5. But technically, I guess it doesn't really count because of the prologue, right? But this is chapter 6. How would I label this on YouTube? How am I labeling this on YouTube? Am I just going to put episode and... I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyway. Bang. Dash. Smoke? Where is it coming from? Oh, slam. Body slam. What the hell? Fuck, what's your problem? It may have seemed like I had pushed Nam Woon Kim to save the old lady, but that wasn't the only thing I had been aiming for. You've been aiming for the bugs. You've been aiming for the bugs, right? Over on that corner, there was a little kid, right? What are you doing? What are you doing? Keep going. Kill her. Where is it? It must be around here somewhere. The bugs! I was right. The bugs. The bugs. Excuse me. Here, hold on to this. Please, stop what you're doing. Killing that old lady doesn't mean you're going to live. What? Good, I have their attention. Let's say we killed the old lady. What next? Yes, if that old lady dies, we will be able to buy some time because we killed something within the given time limit. But what will happen next? If what the Dokubi said is true, it means we all have to kill one person each. So, who will it be? So, who will you kill next? Will you kill the person beside you? Isn't it obvious? We'll kill losers like you next. No need to worry about your turn beforehand. The chances are 50-50 anyways. Namun Kim. Yes, I knew you would say that. Why gamble with our lives when there is a way to survive this without becoming a murderer? What? How? Have you forgotten the scenario? Have you forgotten? The scenario didn't say we have to kill a human being. It said we have to kill one or more living organisms. The cicadas. Or grasshopper. An insect. See? The bug. The bug. Insects? Of course, if we kill one of those. The madness that had driven them to kill the old lady now came hurtling toward me. But why? Why is my heart beating with joy in this precarious situation? Why am I smiling? Was I always this kind of person? He's starting to enjoy the story. So it's because he's enjoyed the story so much from reading the novel. Seeing this all come to life before him has been exhilarating for him. Like, it's just adding another layer to immersion to him. That is crazy. That is actually insane. Crunch. Oomph. That's crazy. That crazy. Ugh. The first kill mission has been accomplished. You will receive 100 coins as a bonus. Find it, you asshole. Just you wait. I got it. There are 3 minutes left. Hey, you. Why did you do that? You could have just handed over the bugs. There were only 3 insects left in the box. Huh? So you threw them since not all of us can live? Yes. Don't be ridiculous. No one in their right mind would pull a stunt like this for that kind of stupid reason. Be honest. You just wanted to watch them fight for their lives, didn't you? I don't know. This guy might have a point. This guy might have a point. That shot is crazy. But this guy might have a point. He basically saw it. Saw through him. Yes, Namwoon Kim is that kind of guy. He's cruel and rampant and enjoys situations like this. Personal skill, character profile activated. So he can profile a character. Okay. Namwoon Kim, 19 years old. Supporting constellations? None. 2 constellations are currently interested in this individual. Interesting. Personal attribute, edgelord. Generic. Personal skills, exceptional adaptability, level 3. Knife fighting, level 1. Grimdark awakening, level 1. Overall stats, stamina, level 3. Strength, level 4. Agility, level 6. Mana, level 4. General evaluation, a teenager edgelord whose dark side has awakened due to an extraneous event. It's best to not get involved with him. Character profile. I see. I think I know what my attributes are. Yeah, he is a bit of an edgelord. Most teen edgelords in TWSA couldn't handle the nightmare that became reality and committed suicide. Damn. But Namwoon Kim was different. Delusional demon. Namwoon Kim, edgelord. This boy, who would later be bestowed with that fitting nickname, was no ordinary edgelord. He had been waiting for the apocalypse for a long time, and he adapted to this world at an unusual speed. And right now, that delusional demon, team up with me. What do you say? Expressed interest in you. Your understanding of Namwoon Kim has increased. He wants to join forces with me. No, kill 1 or more living organisms. 10 more minutes left. Well, I mean, technically it was 7 seconds last time, right? Yeah, here we go. Time remaining, 2 minutes and 59 seconds. So they got technically 3 minutes left. That is crazy. All right, chapter 7. Let's go. Let's go. 3707. Oh, someone stepped. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, he was. Okay, so this was the explosion then. We're gonna get introduced to the new protagonist, right? The new protagonist. Well, I guess this would technically, if it's the story, this would be the protagonist of this world, right? Or the story, I guess, right? Where did it go? It was right here just now. Move, I'm going to catch it. It's called the bugs. Sorry, I work alone. Well, that's a bummer. If I team up with Namwoon Kim, my survival would be guaranteed for now. If I hadn't read TWSA, I probably would have made a different choice. But I am a reader who knows about him and his future. And after seeing him in person, then get out of my way. I have some unfinished business with that granny. I can't let the bug I caught escape from my grasp. Damn. That old lady got beat to a pulp for no... Damn, man. That sucks. That sucks, man. Grab. What? Are you trying to act like a hero now? Or do you have a split personality? Jeez, you know-it-alls are all the same. I realized how much I hated this character in TWSA. You think you'll be a teenager forever, right? People like you make me sick. Namwoon Kim despises you. Your affinity towards Namwoon Kim has slightly decreased. I said, move. Oh, he's using some type of power now? Look at you. You're not half bad. I knew you would make that move. This guy is exactly how I imagined him to be. How about this? The shoes. That's the skill of the Edgelord attribute. Grimdark Awakening level 1. He already activated his skill. Bam! What's this? I'm so fucking strong. This is probably why the protagonist still recruited him, although he's like a psychopath. Your understanding of Namwoon Kim has increased. Should I use that now? You have unlocked level 1 of your personal skill, Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. Here's the title drop. The title drop. All right. Huh? Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. What exactly is that? Damn it. Where did all the fucking insects go? What's going on? I should probably hold off on the word effing for YouTube reasons. YouTube copyright. I probably should stop saying that. Too many F-bombs in this stream. Why aren't you getting hit? Try all you want, but you won't be able to hit me. Level 1, Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint activated. The right shoulder. Oh, is that what it is? He can see oncoming moves? That's the Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint activation. He can dodge, see moves before they happen. In the face. As soon as my second skill, Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint, activated, I knew what he was going to do. It was like I could read his mind. Yep. Oh, flippin' hell, you slimy little jerk. But all I can do is dodge his attacks. Retaliating isn't possible. I just need to hold on a little longer. 2 minutes left, kid. Flip. If that old lady dies, Namwoon will clear the scenario. Whatever happens, I can't let someone like him move on to the next scenario. I knew you would make that move. Brings out the switchblade. Oh, he's going for the heart? Oh, he's going for the heart, so that's why popped up, I guess. Knife fighting, level 1. Yeah, I guess he was... I don't know. Whatever. Damn, he did get sliced, though. He did get sliced on the left shoulder. Ugh, it hurts. It feels like my skin is burning now that I think about it. He's a military geek. Shh. Hello, Sonny. Thank you for saving me. Death is just around the corner. If I lose to Namwoon Kim, am I going to die here too? This is a world that is simply based on survival of the fittest. No, the world has always been like this. According to the law of the jungle, the strong prey on the weak. Nothing has really changed. Rather, that rule has just become clearer. I must also adhere to that rule if I want to survive. Come on, Mr. Smarty Pants. You don't even have the strength to run anymore. Do me a favor and let's just get this over with. We're running out of time. If I hesitate, Namwoon Kim, second-year student at Cheongil High School. Is an insect egg also an organism? What the hell are you suddenly talking about? The answer is, I will die. Yes! Damn, he just clutched the last remaining bug. That is crazy. You obtained 100 coins. You have killed a living organism and got bonus coins. No, he's just getting ding, 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 ding. How am I supposed to know that? You have obtained coins. Would you like a tutorial on coin usage? Skip, and I will invest 2,700 coins in my stamina. Stamina level 1, stamina to 10. Okay. Stamina level has been considerably enhanced. Your physical durability has greatly increased. Oh? Oh, hardly even pierced him. Oh. Yo, that's badass. What? How? Grasshoppers lay more than 100 eggs at a time during mating season. What? Oh, so that's how so many of them were being racked up. I was confused. It's like he only got one, so why? All right. So that's how he was able to get all of those points. Okay. I'm not the one who's going to die. Damn it, where is it? You are. Damn. 57 seconds. Fuck, die. Die, you asshole. Why won't you die? 4 seconds, 2 seconds. Your time has run out. Proceeding with checkout. No. Ding. Main scenario. Number 1. Prove your value has ended. Number of survivors in cabin number 3807 of train number 3434 to Bong Wang 5. Damn. That's a lot of people that just died. They haven't shown... Okay, so we haven't seen the kid, and I would assume that the kid... Well, yeah, that actually brings up a good point. So the kid had the insects, and he just scooped it up from the kid. Now, as far as we're concerned, the kid didn't die, nor did they show a body. So I'm going to assume we're going to come back to that kid. So we got Dokja, we got the kid, and then we got Sangha. I would assume that the military guy, Lee, is going to come back. So that just leaves one other person. Oh, that was the end of the chapter. Cool. All right. We are now on Chapter 8. Episode 7. Episode 7. I wonder why they're split up like this, really. It's a weird kind of thing. Just make it chapter, chapter, chapter. Anyway. Now, this is fascinating. What in the world happened here? I was only gone for a minute, but look at all this mess. Oh, it's Mr. Han. Oh, they're the last 5. So we got Dokja, the kid. We haven't got his name yet. Sangja, and Han, and Lee. Damn. Okay. I was right. Main scenario number 1. Prove your value has ended. Number of survivors in cabin number 3807 of train number 3434 to Bong Wang is 5. 5 survivals. Lee, Sangha, Jiuyang, Lee. Alright, bro. There's too many Lees, bro. Like, how am I gonna remember some of the Lees? Okay. Alright, so I'm definitely gonna have to remember the first names now. Hyung Song, I guess, and then Jiuyang. There's hopefully there's gonna be someone in the chat that lets me know in the future the easiest way on how to pronounce these names, or just remember them in general. And then we got Myung-go Han. I'm just gonna call him Mr. Han because so far that's the only Han that we know right now. Nam-woon Kim. Dead. His whole head just splattered. Yo, take the knife. You might need to take that in the future. Just saying. Dokja Kim. Help! Please, help me! I'm begging you! Why should I? People's lives are important, so it's only right that you save me. Bro, you literally... Or the flashback. You literally were trying to kill people. First, you took out... I think you killed one person. I think you did. And then he lashed out on the old granny, who he almost killed. And even got others to join in... or got others to join him in beating up the old lady. Like, come on, bro. That's how things were in the old world. You said so yourself. A new world needs new rules. No, I don't want to die. Please, help me. Ah, bam. Damn, that is a lot of blood. Yo, that is crazy. Wow. This is an insane arc. Like, how long is this arc? I mean, usually with the first arcs, they're relatively short. Obviously, we're only on chapter 8, but like, I'm like, the first scenario is crazy. Like, really. You were right. I am just like you. I could have saved those people. I'd be lying if I said I didn't feel guilty, but it's strange. How am I able to remain so calm? Dude, it feels like I'm just reading the novel instead of actually partaking in it. See, so that's the thing. Like, that's the thing. Dokja has read the novel so many times, or, well, he's read it from the beginning all the way up to the end, so he knows how the story is going to turn out, but now that the story is essentially coming to life, it's made him more immersed into the story, and has really just given him more so of a reason to enjoy it. But now it brings up the fact that since it's partaking in his own reality, it's almost as if he's become unfazed by what has happened around him, unfazed from any emotion. He's just simply, feeling, the high of it all, if you will. You know what I mean? So that's an interesting point. That's an interesting point to bring up, because it's actually kind of sad, I'm not gonna lie. And it seems like definitely that's got to come into place later on. I mean, it's already being showcased here, but I can see it, going farther to the extent to where it's almost like he's too far gone. It might turn into a solo, like, for example, it might turn into a solo leveling example. Like, he becomes so overpowered to the point to where it's like he can't, he doesn't worry anymore. He has no emotion. He's like, whatever, But anyway, you guys get what I mean. Hopefully. You slaughtered 124 living organisms. Slaughtering details one grasshopper with 123 grasshopper eggs. Huh, I'm clean. Oh, it's on the glass. Due to killing non-resistant organisms, the number of coins you obtained has been halved. You have obtained 6,200 coins. The coins you use to level up your stats will be deducted. You have obtained 3,500 coins. Hey, you still got some coins, though. Just saying. You have unlocked the achievement decimator due to excessive slaughtering. You have obtained 300 coins, a basic clear reward. 100 coins have been deducted for the channel usage fee. Additional rewards will be calculated. Ugh. Why do some of these have to be, like, landscape mode? The world we once knew was collapsed, and a new world is being opened. Oh, it's moving. We can go home now. And there is monsters everywhere. That is great. What in the world? My God. Now this is fascinating. The only reader who knows how this world end. How this world will end. Korean, Cora says, Korean don't have too much last name in general. Koreans don't have too much last names in general. I guess. it's just more so like trying to remember their names in general. Like it seems to be they're all just like to the story from what I've witnessed so far is that they're all reminiscent from what it seems like. From what it seems like. But we'll see. There's more characters that will have to be that will get introduced, obviously. Who will hopefully have um, newer names. So that way it'll be easier for me to remember. Omniscient Reader. Alright, so chapter 2, the protagonist. Episode 7. This is episode 7? Okay, yeah, it is episode 7. Alright, and there is a big serpent. Okay, well then. Why are we stopping again? It's coming for us. Oh, it isn't? That snake-like monster is called an ichthyosaur? Ichthyosaur? Ichthyosaur. I don't know. Maybe I said it right. Maybe I said it wrong. It's also known as a sea serpent. Just say that. Later on, it will be classified as a grade 7 monster in TWSA. What on earth is that? The world of TWSA prioritizing scenarios over everything else, so we won't be attacked by any creatures unless they are part of the scenario. We're safe. For now. Oh, there's the Dokkaebi again. 1, 2, 3, 2021. There are 21 in total. No wonder he's so happy. The number of stairs signifies the number of constellations that are logged into the channel. Constellations. They are the most mysterious beings in TWSA and the masterminds behind this tragedy who live stream the scenarios from across the universe. In other words, they are the ones who watch the Dokkaebi's channels. This channel had 21 viewers, which is a lot for a newbie Dokkaebi. He's just dying of happiness. In the original story, Namun Kim killed almost everyone in this cabin. Due to the death of Namun Kim, 2 constellations feel slight hostility towards you. That's right, they did say that there was 2 that were interested in him. Some constellation must be furious about the outcome, and the error probably happened because I killed Namun Kim. Due to an unexpected scenario inspection, your payment is being delayed. Please wait a moment. Judging from how the constellation's preferences are popping up, I guess this is officially the beginning of the story. It's just unbelievable. I was in their position yesterday, but now they're the ones watching me. A few constellations are impressed with your scenario. The constellations have gifted you 500 coins. Of course, if there are constellations who hate me, there are also constellations who support me. I hope all of you enjoy the show, because sooner or later you'll end up paying the admission fee with your lives. Dokja, are you okay? Sangha? I'm sorry, I couldn't save the old lady. Aw, damn, the old lady died. Damn, that's crazy. Dokja, how are you so... Pardon? It's nothing. Thanks for earlier. How... Damn. She even sees it. She sees it as well, that... It's he's become, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Unfazed by it. You threw the cage towards me. And then that's how she got it. That's just a coincidence. It won't happen again. Hold up. What? I'm sorry, I couldn't save the old lady. Osha, how are you so pardon? It's nothing, thanks. You threw the cage towards me. Oh. That's just a coincidence. It won't happen again. Bro, what? Are you trying to say that you... like... weren't necessary... Ooh, what the fuck happened there? It won't... You threw the cage towards me. He says that's just a coincidence. Obviously, she goes to grab the grasshopper there. So that's how she survived. But this man is saying that, oh, that was just a coincidence. It won't happen again. Is he? I don't. It's either he knew or he's taking this the wrong way, in which, like, oh, you threw it at me. You hit my face. I don't know if he's taking it like that or, but she feels pretty sad. That came off like probably a really wrong way. He's tough talking, right? Like, alrighty then, right? I don't know what she's thinking, but she was smart enough to survive this chaos. She probably understood what I said. Oh, okay. Basically, this guy is putting exactly what I said. Or thinking the same exactly. Thinking almost what I said. Because, like, I was just like, what? Because of my choice, some lived while some died. I don't deserve the gratitude of those who survive. Wow. So did you all prove your worth? I see there are many survivors. Oh my. This is actually hurting my voice. Thank you for the sponsorship, dear Constellations. I can't believe there are 21 Constellations watching my channel. There are 5 survivors. That's more than I thought there would be. I expected Hyunsung Lee to survive since he's strong and athletic. Well, he did. I expected Hyunsung Lee to survive since he's strong and athletic. Gil-young Lee, that must be his name. He's the kid with the grasshoppers. Okay, so... Okay. So Dokja ended up giving him one of the grasshoppers that he took, and I guess the kid ended up, unfortunately, killing one of his pets. He means I can't guarantee to help you in the future. Or that. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, but saying it exactly like that, hopefully she didn't take it that way. But I don't know. It looks like she kind of did. Damn. Yeah, he takes it. Hey, kid. Do you want to live? This isn't sympathy. If I had to use a word to describe it, then let's team up. It would be hypocrisy. Interesting. A few constellations are impressed with your good deed. The constellations have gifted you 200 coins. Even though it seems shameless, it can't be helped, because I too want to live. Considering the events that will follow, I have to get the attention of the constellations. A lot of interesting things happened today. The guy in the next cabin was also a total nutcase. Then are you going to let us go now? And lastly, Mr. Myung-go Hong. He's one lucky guy. We did everything you asked for, but why was he even taking the subway? From what I know, he's very well off. He went around every department to brag about his new Mercedes. Interesting. Let you go. Haven't you seen what's going on outside? Are you sure you want me to let you go? Oh. The art is so cool in this series. The art is so cool. I love it. Anyways, I'm impressed. I didn't have any expectations for this cabin, but you all survived the first scenario. You have proven that even bugs deserve to survive. Damn it. We're nothing more but grasshoppers to him. Of course, every hardship deserves a reward. The reward for this constellation... Not constellation. The reward for this first scenario... I almost said constellation again. The reward for the first scenario is that you are now qualified to be sponsored by Constellations. Exciting, right? What's this? None of you seem excited at all. This is a pretty big deal, you know. Of course they don't know. I'm the only person who knows what a constellation or sponsor is. Let me break this down for you. All of you are terribly so weak right now. If you were to just move on to the next scenario in this state, you would be killed by a weak ground rat, let alone a crook. But there are great beings in this world who pity you and wish to sponsor you. Do you understand? What is that supposed to mean? Who's sponsoring who? Gosh, you really are hopeless. There's no point in explaining it all over again. Why don't you just experience it yourselves? Snap again. And ding ding. All right. Episode 8. All right. Depending on where this leaves off, guys, I think this might actually be the last chapter that we will be reading for this stream. I've been streaming for about an hour and 32 minutes, but I am getting kind of hired. Yeah. See, now this is when you realize when I've been talking too much. I've been getting kind of hired. Hungry. I don't know. It almost sounded like I was going to say tired, but I'm getting hungry. That's very far off. Anyway. Snap. All right. What are they pulling up? Sponsor selection. Select a constellation. The selected constellation will be your reliable sponsor. I just got a shit ton. That was so embarrassing. I just got a shit ton of water thrown in my face. That is actually insane that happened. I feel slightly embarrassed, but I don't give a shit, really. That is actually insane. All right. Sponsor selection. Select a constellation. The selected constellation will be your reliable sponsor. Abysmal black flame dragon, demonic judge of fire, secretive plotter, prisoner of the goblin headband. Interesting. 4 sponsors. Dokja. 2 strange options suddenly popped up. I don't know anything either. Just think of it as taking an aptitude test. Sangha was offered 2 sponsorships. I guess she's lucky too. The ones who provide support to us are the constellations. And now sponsor selection. One of the main events in TWSA has started. The sponsor selection is a system in which the constellations who watch us through the Dokubi's channel choose a human they like as their incarnation and sponsor them. Interesting. And in my case, 4 constellations want to sponsor me as their incarnation. Huh. That's kind of cool how these constellations are like watching in the background. Like this is an actual game for them. That's kind of crazy. It's a weird type of it's a weird type of show that they're watching, but yeah. But the constellations never reveal their true name. Considering the protagonist of TWSA initially had 5 options, 4 isn't a small number at all. Using the hints in their nicknames like Abysmal, Demon, and Garden, we must try to deduce their identities ourselves. Well, it's a piece of cake for a reader like me Well, it's a piece of cake for a reader of TWSA like me. Let's see. First, the Abysmal Black Flame Dragon. He's a powerful being that leads the constellation group Black Cloud. From what I recall, his true name was quite long. The incarnation of this sponsor receives an additional boost to their power level. Considering that stamina and strength is vital in the early scenarios, it would be smart to select him as my sponsor. So this is kind of cool. It's kind of like your very own class as well, how you would play in a game. Unfortunately, the benefits end there. The more you use this constellation's power, the more you lose your senses. Eventually, you'll end up as a psychotic killer. Usually he supports edgelord attributes. Interesting. I'm pretty sure he was the constellation who supported Namwoon Kim in the novel, so why did he choose me? I don't know about him. I'll just put him on hold for now. My second option is, I'm amazed to see her on the list, Demonic Judge of Fire. Judging from the name, one would assume this constellation is demonic, but ironically, demonic means this constellation isn't a demon. The words fire and judge indicate that this entity makes judgments through fire. That means she's actually an Archangel Uriel. Archangel Uriel. I remember someone chose this constellation as their sponsor in the novel. Uriel isn't a bad choice, but I'll explore my options first. Other options first. Constellations of absolute good are powerful, but they impose strict restrictions on the ones they sponsor. Well, you didn't really go too much into detail on that one. I kind of want to hear what's going on with that one. So, and the third, secretive plotter. That sounds like my type of class. That sounds kind of cool. Just from the title alone. I'm an avid reader of TWSA, but I've never seen this option before. If I read it more thoroughly, I could probably figure it out. It could be one of the constellations that were just mentioned. I'm certain that it's not a powerful being. Let's move on. This adjective sounds so feeble. This is Prisoner of the Golden. The last one. I can't believe this constellation made an offer already. Prisoner of the Golden Headband. Prisoner. This constellation may sound negative at first, but you have to pay attention to the proper noun. Golden Headband, the smallest prison in the world. The owner of Mount Huogo, who lives with the pain of the binding head shackle. The handsome Monkey King with the golden gaze and fury eyes. Hey, we got Sun Wukong. Sun Wukong. The great sage, heaven's equal, Sun Wukong. Yes, dude, you automatically got to choose this class now. You automatically have to choose this class. One of the characters was sponsored by him in the novel. He has the power to crush hundreds of incarnations with a single swing of his staff and eradicate thousands of monsters with a single lightning bolt. I still remember that passage was very clearly, I still remember that passage very clearly since the author emphasized it so strongly. Why has such a powerful constellation shown interest in me? If I choose the Great Sage, Heaven's Equal as my sponsor, will I be able to beat him? The sponsor selection has ended. Okay, everyone, are you done? Wow, someone has made a very interesting choice. Well, there will be many more opportunities to come. Well, since everyone is done selecting their sponsors, let's take a short break. I have to go prepare for the next scenario. I'll see you in 10 minutes. Everyone, please gather around. Yo, Dokja is just like, he's just like, all right, chop, chop. How most scenarios, scenarios with some shows seem to go. It seems like just there's always that one supporting character who is just like, all right, listen to me. Let's go ahead and make a plan for what we're gonna do. Now it seems like our actual protagonist knows what he's doing, and he's gonna go ahead. I mean, that's the thing though. He knows how the story is written for the most part, because some things are being changed from what it seems like. But for the most part, he knows exactly what's going to be coming and how the story will be laid out. So it only makes sense for him to be a leader in this world. But anyway, yeah, I'm just liking how this is being played out. Really liking it. Hi, I'm Hyunsung Lee, Dokja Kim. I'm not sure if it's the right time to be saying this, but it's nice to meet you. As I said, I'm in the army. Well, I should say I was in the army now. True, the army has basically been demolished by now, and now that you don't have a unit or a commander-in-chief, so to speak, kind of a lone wolf. I'm assuming you can't get in touch with your unit? Yes. He has a strong grip. I should be surprised, though. After all, he's the tanker in the early stages of TWSA. I must recruit Hyun Song Lee. And Dokja, thank you for what you did earlier. If it weren't for you, we'd probably be dead by now. Even if we had survived through that method, we wouldn't deserve to live as humans. No, that's... You did good. You did it, rookie. Dokja, you know who I am, right? Yes, Mingo Han. Excuse me, you should call me Mr. Han. We're not at work right now. My guy. You little brat, so you're not planning to come to work anymore? Where did you learn such bad manner? Bro, I think it's the end of the world right now. I don't think the coming back to work is going to come back anytime soon. Like, for real. And to be honest, I was pretty offended by your little stunt back there. If there were bugs, you should have told me. How dare you just throw them? Shut up, Mr. Myungo. he's just like, what? What did you say? Excuse me? What? Don't you see what's going on here? Should I have let that punk hit you to make you come to your senses? Minosoft? Minosoft? Do you think that company... Oh, Minosoft? Do you think that company... Is it Microsoft? Is this like a play on Microsoft? Minosoft? Do you think that company even exists after everything that's happened? And he's not the only one who needs a wake-up call. Everyone here needs to come to their senses. As the Dokubi said, this isn't a joke. I'm sure all of you realize what's going on by now. A game-like interface. Attribute windows and skills. Is there someone who still doesn't get what's going on? Mr. Han. He's in the background just... It's the kind of thing I read about in novels while covering the night shift. I still can't believe this is real. Dude, Mr. Han is still in disbelief. It's crazy. This isn't a dream, right? Unfortunately, this is now our reality. It's a good thing that at least one person is certain about what's going on. So what now? Do you have any ideas, Dokja? Hyun Song Lee has started to trust you. Your understanding of Hyun Song Lee has increased. We have to get out of here. Well, duh. Ooh. Ouch. Are you out of your mind? Dokja, I think that's a bit... I also need to check out my unit, but I think it would be dangerous to leave the premise right now. Yeah, if we leave, we're going to get killed. Oh no, even Hyun Song is against it. I need to take him with me no matter what. Slam. What? Are we moving on to the next scenario already? No, the Dokubi hasn't come back yet. That means the person on the other side of that door is the sole survivor of subway cabin 3707. It was quite obvious who that was. Oh boy, he's coming. 3707, the true protagonist of this story. We have to get out of here. What? But if we don't leave right now, we're all going to die before the next scenario. So is the protagonist essentially the villain of the story? Dokja, we can't be sure that whatever is on the other side of that door is our enemy. He's the survivor who killed all those people in the cabin. Do you still want to meet him? Let's find a way out of here. This door is broken. Damn it, this one won't open either. The invisible force field disappeared after the scenario ended. We just need to find a working door. This one's broken too. Among the 8 doors in the cabin, we haven't checked 3 of them yet. Damn it, there has to be one door that works. Slam! Oh, here he is. Here he is. All right. Oh, I want to end it off here, but at the same time, I think we have to do one more. What do you think, Cora? Gremlin and Cora, if you're still here, what do you think? Is it good to leave off here, or should I do one more? My stomach's a growling. my stomach's a growling right now. But I want to leave off on a good note for the first stream. So, quickly, let me know. So far, the story has been really cool, though. I've been really liking this story, and from apparently it's gonna get an anime. I mean, I'm down. So I'm excited. I haven't seen anything in the chat. I know that there's obviously a stream delay when it comes down to OBS or Streamlabs or whatever, but I guess I can do one more. It's pretty good stopping point, to be honest. Oh, okay. Okay, good. All right, cool. All right, so if that is the case, we're going to go ahead and stop it right here, guys. We pretty much read chapter 0 all the way up to 9. Yeah, chapter 0 all the way up to chapter 9 of I'm drawing a blank. Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. 0 through 9. And we will be heading on chapter 10 in the next stream, whenever that might be. Hopefully soon. I think I might do a Tower of God stream before then, though, because I do need to get back on Tower of God. But I want to start doing more Omniscient Reader as well as doing Tower of God, kind of like back and forth. But anyway, in terms of Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint, I really do enjoy the story. Like, it's actually really cool. I just wish I had some better sound effects for all of y'all. You know, like the smacking, anyway. Make it more immersive. Maybe next time I'll at least add in some, see if I can find some, like, music for the background, at least. But hopefully you all enjoyed this little stream here of the first couple of chapters of Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. I really enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it as well. And if it's your first time over here by the stream, I appreciate you sticking around, and hopefully I can see you all in the next one. If you see this over on YouTube, give this video a like. Let me know your thoughts about this series in the comments down below, especially in its early stages, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content from me, such as this one. Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint, great series so far. Sticking with it. All right, with that said, I'll see you guys in the next one.